how are ya? Welcome back to my channel for hopefully a fun video. I was not planning on filming this video today, but I woke up this morning and kind of wanted to. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my worst purchases recently, or things I regret buying. I am well aware that my personality is like highly excitable and I really love a lot of things. And I really get uncomfortable saying I don't like things because I realize how much effort and work has gone into the brand and how there's real humans behind it creating it. And I'd rather focus on the positive than the negative. But part of my job is being honest online. So I just thought this could be a fun challenge for myself to switch things up and let you know the things I would not rebuy. It's a very random list. Some beauty, some home things, but let's get into it. First things first, I'm actually wearing it today, and that is the Ilia mascara. I love Ilia as a brand. Like, their packaging, their ingredients, like they're a great brand. And I got this small little sample size of their mascara, and I do like the way it applies a lot. Like I said, I'm wearing it now. It's more lengthening and less volumizing, so I was like, cool, I like it. Bought the full sized. Then I kept wearing it, and I have noticed that it just falls and it smudges throughout the day. And then I end the day with dark circles under my eyes and I look very tired. And now I'm really bummed that I bought the full size. I think currently my favorite is still Merit mascara. My only complaint about Merit is it seems to dry out so fast that I have to rebuy it so often, which is kind of why I was looking for something else that was clean and good. I regret buying the full size. Haven't even opened it yet and I regret it. Shoot, right? Next, this is kind of random. I opened this in a vlog. All of my recent mistakes have to do with not checking the dimensions of things. I bought several what I thought were big drawers to put under the couch to store dog toys, and they ended up being tiny. And I bought 3 of them. One of them has been okay to use as like, I have extra makeup in here and I put my vanity mirror on top of it, but it's just such a waste and I'm terrible at returning things. So I regret buying these and not checking the dimensions ahead of time. Life lesson, check the dimensions before you buy something online. Next, okay, I talked about in a girl chat video recently the like period products I typically use, pads, tampons, all of that. And I bought what I thought was my normal pads, which is like the Flex foam pads. Did not realize they have scented versions. So I bought the biggest box of the scented versions. This is TMI. The scent broke me out in a rash. And I feel like it's so wasteful to throw these away, so I still have them in my bathroom cabinet, but what a bad purchase. It was a bad purchase. Okay, this is a big purchase. I wouldn't say I fully regret it, but I kind of do, and that is my current couch. Oh my gosh. My toxic trait, as the kids say, is I go through so many couches. I just move a lot and then the couch doesn't fit in my current place, or like I left my last couch with my ex, and the couch I wanted to buy was from Living Spaces and I had owned it once before in California, and it is a great couch, decently priced. I think it's like $900, but it was back ordered on Living Spaces. So I bought a similar couch that was double the price only because it was in stock. And it is just not quite as comfortable and not quite as cute. And normally that wouldn't bother me, except for the fact that it was literally double the price of the couch I knew I loved. I kind of wish I was patient and bought the one that I knew I loved to save $1,000. That's a lot of money. So I think about that often, and I'm trying to live with no regrets, but I do kind of regret it, and I do think it was not the smartest purchase ever, because furniture is so expensive. But I do love Living Spaces a lot of the time. You have to sort through some pretty bad furniture to find the good ones, but when you find the good ones, the price is good and they'll deliver it in home. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm a sucker for good packaging and branding, and I was roped in by R&Co branding and packaging, and it smells great, but I got this shine and texture spray. To be honest, I really don't know the point of this. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to do. It kind of makes my hair feel like it needs to be washed. Not like sea salt texture, cool texture, but just kind of like greasy, sticky texture. One of my best friends, Anna, works at a very nice hair salon here in Austin, and they stopped carrying all R&Co products. And I don't know exactly why. Maybe something to do with the ingredients, but I was roped in by the packaging, and I don't think it was a good purchase. Their stuff's pricey too. My only good thing I can say about it is it does smell great. but I do not know the point of it at all. Next is another big purchase. This one might be more niche and specific, but a couple years ago, I bought an iPad because I wanted to learn Procreate, and it was a great little hobby. Here's a little coincidental story time. I used Procreate to design a t-shirt for the Dodgers company that my ex worked for, and it went viral, and it did $20,000 of sales in one day, and we got a percentage of like the profit share for that. So it paid for itself, the iPad, but Procreate was very much like a quarantine phase for me, and I used that iPad for about a month, and then I got burned out from Procreate, moved on to new hobbies, and have not touched it since. So the iPad itself is, in hindsight, a very unnecessary purchase for me when I have a phone and a computer. Some people need it and love it and use it for their job, but for me personally, I don't think it was a great purchase. It did make me money, but now I just have an iPad that I don't really use, and I should probably give it to someone that needs it, honestly. I have been buying something that I did not know was bad for Max, according to his vet, and I've been spending a lot of money on it. I've been buying a very expensive dog food brand that I actually really like, Open Farm. I had been buying the grain-free version of their food without realizing it. And when I went to the vet, she started telling me statistics and studies about how bad that can be for dogs, and how apparently there's some sort of correlation with like heart issues, like even heart failure. And that was something that I was splurging on because it was kind of pricey and did not know is actually bad for him. So that's a purchase that I very much regret because it affects my dog, at least according to his vet, which I trust. And so now I just bought a new big like 30-pound bag of that food, and I just rebought the grain version. And that was like a waste of $70 right there. I don't know if you heard of that because I had never heard of that, but learn from my mistakes. Next is kind of a skincare, kind of a makeup product, and this is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy. I bought this because I own their Eau Bleuce, which is like their rosy drops. Love it. Clearly, look at how beat up this package is. I love it a lot. I wear it as my daily blush, but they have same concept as a bronzer, essentially. It's like bronzing drops. So since I love this one so much, I bought this one, thankfully just the mini version, but still. And I don't like it. I mean, maybe I'm just applying it wrong, but it's so intense that it's hard to make it look natural. I hear some people mix it in with like a moisturizer and do it all over their face to just be really bronzy and glowy, but I don't think that would look good on me. So I literally have tried to use it just on my cheekbone as like a bronzer, and I cannot get it to look good. It does not work well. So love the Eau Bleuce. Regret buying the Bronzy, the De-Bronzy, so the more you know. And last but not least is an Instagram ad. I don't know if you were getting these ads like I was, but there's this like very trendy, cool looking silicone toilet brush that has its own little container that sticks to the wall, and the video is always someone like scrubbing the whole toilet in to out, and it's like very satisfying because you're like, that is so clean. And I ordered it actually on Amazon. I found it cheaper on Amazon, and I ordered it, and it does not work. It does not stick to the wall. It's terrible. And I haven't rebought a new brush because I'm like trying to use the thing that I bought and the thing that I own, and it just does not clean well. I have it resting in a cup next to my toilet because it won't stick to the wall and it doesn't like stand up by itself. It's just not, it was not a good move. You know, those Instagram ads, they really get to me sometimes. I fell for it. Don't buy that if you see that. I don't feel bad saying it to that one. No guilt saying that one was terrible. This was just a fun little just because video that I wanted to throw into the mix. I used to do a lot more things kind of like this, where it was kind of like product reviews type of thing. So, you know, just throwing a softball out there, seeing how you guys like it. I just think it's fun to mix it up every once in a while. So if there's any other videos kind of similar to this that are fun and just because, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to consider chatting about things like this. I love y'all. Thanks for letting me play around. I hope you have the best rest of the day, and I hope you don't waste your money on any of these products. And I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.
So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. Here we go. go again, staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here?